Hello again, day three. Today we're going to begin with a few routines that help you find out the voltages and currents running through any particular DC circuit. About three different ways of doing that, different routines that can be used. Yesterday determined we found out how voltages are measured, and today we'll get a few ways to predict what the voltages should be throughout a circuit. So basically, create a circuit, certain points have certain voltages that it has to meet, okay, and these are a few procedures for you to be able to use to figure out what those voltages should be according to your schematic, okay, which is your circuit diagram. Okay, so start out with the circuit diagram, and we use Kirchhoff's voltage laws and Kirchhoff's current laws. Both laws are basically a result of conservation of energy. So basically, the Kirchhoff's voltage law is pretty much conservation of voltages, and the current law is a conservation of currents. In other words, the voltage law tells you if you go around a closed path, if you add up the voltage sources and deduct the voltage drops across, along that route, you will get the summation will be zero. And the current law basically says whatever currents go into a node, which is a connection point, will come out of that node. So you conserve the current. So Kirchhoff's voltage laws and Kirchhoff's current laws are used to derive some simple routines. Now, if you had a programmable calculator, they would be very easy to use. But we're not allowed to use programmable calculators, so we do it the hard way. We create some equations, and it could be like, I don't think we're going to go further than two equations and two unknowns, but we could go to three equations and three unknowns, okay, depending on how many circuits how many closed loop circuits there are in the circuit, okay. So we will go over them. Uh, if you're not familiar with simultaneous equations, I suggest you go back and study that, but I think I have a little something on the mathematics that's involved in the assignments. Okay, so go over the assignments, and call me if you need help.